Hey YouTube, so I'm back with another video of my Alden for J.Crew cap toe boots. It's been about a year since I made my last video, and I've upgraded my phone, so hopefully this video turns out a little better. The last one was a little shaky. But so these are now 3 years old. They've gone through their third winter, and as I mentioned in some of my other videos, my boots get pretty rough treatment, and these are no different. So these, they basically get worn about once, sometimes twice a week, more heavily during the winter, less heavily during the summer, just because they are boots after all. And I don't generally put any sort of coverings on them. I don't wear any overshoes or swims or anything. And as you can see, the Cordovan is in very good shape. You know, the rolls, starting to get, I actually conditioned these over the weekend, and so the rolls are probably starting to get a little bit of the white oils squeezed out of them again. Anytime you condition them, that frequently happens. So as far as care for these, I just wipe them down with a damp rag every time I wear them. And then about twice a year, I add some sort of a leather lotion. I think this past weekend I used Allen Edmonds leather lotion. Let it soak in nice and well, brush that off, and then I put on some Saphir Renovateur. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's French. As sort of a top coat. But that's really all that I do, and I only do that about twice a year. As you can see, I've nicked up, you know, the heels a little bit as I walk. Pretty common. As a style element, I didn't cover this in my other video. You notice this has a 270-degree welt, so it doesn't stick out from the heel like it does from the forefoot. It is a punch cap toe boot. And actually, I mentioned this in my last video, these are still the original laces. So after 3 years of pretty heavy wear, the laces are even holding up reasonably well. I actually have an extra pair, and I'm waiting for these to start breaking. And they haven't yet. So anyway, I think that wraps up my comments in these boots. Just as a side note, I just ordered the Indie boot, also from J.Crew, and that should be coming in the next few days. And I'll do a full review, kind of opening the box kind of thing, with those. That's the Shell Cordovan Indie boot. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. So, 3-year review, excellent. Actually, I could not be happier with these. They fit well. They're breaking in well. They handle the weather just fine, and they look pretty darn good too. The obligatory sole. Nice double oak sole, means double thickness on the sole here, and they do really well. And last. Hope you enjoy.